What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Not So Pro Football Talk, or should I say Not So Pro Fantasy Football Talk. Super excited to be here. We're doing more mock drafts. It's Thursday, so you know it's fantasy football day. I'm pumped up. These guys are pumped up. We got the debate up and ready to go as well. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. Just a lot of memes for sure, but we're not going to get into politics here because this is not a political show, right, Reed?
Only if someone attacks me.
No, this is not a political show. That's not what we're gonna get into. This is a football show, but today is fantasy day, so we're talking fantasy football,
You
and we're
look
doing
so
some mock
lost.
drafts. And what's going on? Oh, jeez,
Biden walked out.
dude. I just love watching those YouTube videos of the presidents playing video games and Sleepy Joe, dude. That is hilarious. It's hilarious, right? And you forget sometimes that that's not actually them, but you look at these guys, you're like, that is them. That's them, right? That's who they are. But
those voiceovers are hilarious.
They're funny, dude. They're funny. Whoa, Reed sipping on some wine over there.
Debate.
Hey, dude.
Debate.
Did you use the thing that I sent you, Reed?
No, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna place bets. You can actually place bets on this debate. Like Sleepy Joe is a bet, but yeah, I was gonna bet.
Should have over-unders.
All right. Well, we got fantasy football today, guys. We are doing a mock draft on Sleeper Fantasy. So if you guys are wanting to join or be part of this mock draft, I will be sending out a link right now in the comment section. So hurry up. Let's join in. We're going to get started here in just a bit, like really pretty soon. But this is our third day doing mock drafts, or our third time, I should say, right?
Yeah, third week in a row.
So far, so good. We've been doing good. I think there's only like maybe one team that I wasn't very fond of, and that was at pick number 10 I had. So I wasn't very comfortable there. We're doing half PPR. We're doing 12-man teams. So this is pretty much like the average of what people do in their drafts, right? So we're trying to replicate that. And that's also what we're doing for our NSP Fantasy Football leagues. So if you guys are not part of a league, or if you're looking for a league, or if you have friends who want to join a league, NSP is open to, having people joining their leagues. We got a few open spots left. We got 2 free leagues, a paid league, and a dynasty league. So if you guys are interested, hit us up, put in the comment section, let us know. We could put you guys in. All you have to do is just be subscribed if you want to join the free leagues that we have. But I'm going to double check our settings one more time. Then we're going to go ahead and get this draft started. But I want to make sure it's on half PPR because that does change the order of draft, average draft spots. So here we go.
So half PPR.
I'm sorry?
So we're going half PPR?
Yes, half PPR. That's what we're doing. So let me get here. I got Sleeper finally up. I'm going to put it on the screen. Here we go. I'm going to get the correct one. Boom. Okay, I think we're ready. Ready to go. Cool. Oh, Willie Jones. What's going on, Willie Jones? Appreciate you joining us here. This is our first mock draft today. So we are missing quite a few people. We usually have these spots pretty much filled out, but today, that's all right. Let's go ahead and start this one, so we don't have anybody waiting.
All right.
That's kind of weird, right? Jamar Chase goes off the board first, and Christian McCaffrey. You're going to see a lot of wide receivers go out because I think that's the trend for these bots or average draft capital as far as fantasy football this upcoming season, which I'm going that route as well, depending on who's left on the board when it comes to me, which I am at 8. My name is A49erJ there on Sleeper Fantasy. We got Patriot Gabe. He's probably paying attention to the debate right now. So he's going to auto draft here. He's probably going to get a running back. Oh, they gave him on. Okay, so now it's me. They got Breece Hall. I was looking at Breece Hall if he was still available. Right now, Bijan Robinson does still intrigue me, but I'm going to go ahead and get myself a wide receiver because I feel like that's the only way to go. And I think I'm going to go A.J. Brown here. I'm not a real big fan of A.J. Brown for fantasy football just because, you have that 1-2 punch with A.J. Brown and Smith out there for the Philadelphia Eagles. But he does get a lot of targets. He does. So who do we got next? Who do we got? We got Willie Jones taking Bijan Robinson and then Jonathan Taylor back to back. We got some major running backs off the board. Vince is on the clock. He takes Jahmyr Gibbs. We get 3 running backs in a row taken off the board. Reed is taking his boy Puka Nacua. Will he go with the 1-2 punch and get Cooper Kupp as the second overall pick?
No, I'm not taking Cooper Kupp.
Double dipping.
That's hard. And honestly, I had that combo last year, not purposely. I had it by chance, was getting Puka Nacua and then having Cooper Kupp because I drafted Cooper Kupp and then I also got Puka Nacua towards the very end of the draft. And it was just kind of hard week to week on who to start, right? Because both of them didn't always do great simultaneously. And wow, Vince, so you got double running back here as Jahmyr Gibbs and Saquon Barkley. That's a good combo. I like that.
Trying to go with the running backs that can get receptions as well. Just trying to double dip with that position as well. So I don't know. We'll see how it works out.
I really hope. Okay, so he takes Kyron Williams. He has hope that Kyron Williams will stay healthy this whole season. You guys know me. I love the draft strategy of going with a double wide receiver. So I'm going to go A.J. Brown and another guy who demands targets. That is Devontae Adams.
That's who I was flirting with. If I was going to go with a wide receiver, I was going to go Devontae Adams because he's like the new Michael Thomas, basically. He's just getting receptions, not too many yards. Here and there he does, but we'll see.
Derrick Henry gets taken off the board. I was looking at Derrick Henry. I kind of liked him, but you know what? I see a guy who is just a ball hog in this team in the backfield. That's Isaiah Pacheco. He did not like to share the backfield last year. And as far as PPR percentages, he's not the greatest, right? He's not, but he's going to get those yardage. He's going to get those touchdown opportunities when they're right there in the red zone. So that's what I like about Isaiah Pacheco. He's not the running back, which is very scarce in this league, where he's not going to be sharing the ball so much with someone else, right? So that's my frame of thought there with Isaiah. Hopefully it pans out this year, which I think it will. I think it's going to be a top 10 running back for sure. Top 5 maybe pushing it, but top 10 I like him. 6 to 10 is where I have him. Oh, Reed, you're going with Rashad White. You got some confidence in him this upcoming season?
I do. I like Rashad White. I like what the Buccaneers are doing. And I think at the end of the day, for them to succeed, they need Rashad White to be running well.
Well, what are you getting with your other pick?
I don't know. I'm freaking out. He's freaking out.
He doesn't know what to do. I will be. Time's up. Oh, you got Jalen Waddle.
Wow.
Yeah. Jalen Waddle in the 4th. Nice.
I'm going to do something controversial here, but I feel like this could work out this season the way he ended last season. I'm going to say I'm going to reach here on a tight end. I'm going to go Trey McBride.
Wow. Okay. I felt like he could have fallen one more round, but there's a good possibility where he doesn't.
I don't know. I think he would have gotten auto-drafted because he was ranked 43.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we see 2 quarterbacks back-to-back. We got Jalen Hurts and C.J. Stroud now off the board. I do want to go another wide receiver here, but I got to follow my method. I got to go running back. And with this pick, I want to go with Alvin Kamara, right? Because we're going half PPR. And this guy is a pass catching machine for the New Orleans Saints. And they don't have much going on for them. Yeah, you can say, but they got Drake London. ... They don't have much after that, right? And I could definitely see more than likely towards the end of the season, Spencer Rattler get in there, and he could heavily rely on his running back here. And since I'm not too fond of my running backs, normally here in the 4th, I always go tight end, but I cannot pass up someone like Aaron Jones. I want to get Aaron Jones here.
You've been a big Aaron Jones guy, even after last season.
Yes, even after last season where he screwed me royally due to injury. He's a talented talented running back. Talented running back who could do it all. And this is a very young team that did not have a running game last season. And I think that was one of the biggest issues with the Minnesota Vikings was that they could not rely on Alexander Mattison running the ball. So when they have someone as skilled as Aaron Jones, I feel like they're going to give him a piece of that pie, right? Piece of that cake every single game. So I wouldn't mind having him get in there and him being my RB3. Hell yeah, why not? Why not?
That's not bad. All right, I am on the clock. We are gonna go with go tight end.
No, Reed. Gosh, dang it. Okay, so this is
And
why
I
like
have
to go
no
tight end.
point. I have no choice but to go running back and take James Conner here. And
Nice.
hit
Can we
my
take a-
RB2.
Can we take a moment and acknowledge that George Kittle went in the 5th?
Crazy.
Horrible team 10. I'm gonna do something here that Reed would probably do next round, so I'm gonna take his guy. I'm gonna take Scary Terry from him.
Scary Terry is
fine with
off
that.
the board. I wanted Kyle Pitts, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and get a top 3 tight end from last year, which I don't think he's going to finish top 3, but I'm aiming for top 5. Hopefully, give me Evan Ingram. Why can't I add him? I'm going to, well, it's not on me on the board. So it's Ramondre Stevenson gets taken off the board. That's a good pick. I like that. But now I'm going to take my tight end, Evan Ingram, as I said before.
Let's see.
I kind of like that. I like how fast this is. This is cool.
Right, we don't have to wait too long.
I am back on the board. Do I want to get a quarterback right now? I see some good quarterbacks on the board, but I am going to look at wide receiver because I do need some backup, and I think this would be an appropriate area to pick up someone. I want to get DeAndre Hopkins, but I would go Ladd McConkey here, just because I don't feel like I will get him on the turnaround. Because of Team 10, and maybe Willie might like Ladd McConkey just because there's no one out there, right, for the Los Angeles Chargers. And that's why I have high hopes for Ladd to be successful as far as fantasy football, especially in a PPR perspective, right? I don't have to rush him onto my starting roster. I got my 2 starting guys, and if I could get this guy in the 7th round, which I just did, that's ideal for me. That is ideal. 7th round is where those gems lay around, where you got to snag them, right? You just got to know about them. You got to snag them before someone else does. I like what I see, Vince. You got Johnson out there. I do have high hopes for him to be out there in Carolina. Clearly, the wide receiver 1, in my opinion. I think he's going to demand a high target share.
Yeah, I think he's going to pull what Adam Thielen did in the beginning of the year. Let's see.
Okay.
I was hoping this guy's going to
quarterback here.
He does.
That's okay.
I'm going to go with the old head in the new team, Austin Eckler. Demands targets.
I like that.
Yuck.
I like that.
Yuck.
A yuck?
No, just yuck.
See, you almost said it.
Ek yuck.
Heck yeah.
Yuck. Cool. Okay, I see that every team besides Vincent has a quarterback. So I really want to go quarterback here, but there's no need for me to do so because every team who's going to be picking until my next turn already has one. So I'm going to go back to the wide receiver position. I'm going to get an old head myself and get DeAndre Hopkins, who, is pretty solid, right? I don't trust the team, but I trust the hands of DeAndre Hopkins. Who the hell took Kyler Murray? Oh, wow. I did not see that Team 7 did not have a quarterback. That kind of sucks. I wanted to get Kyler Murray, but that's okay because I still got my boy out here, Brock Purdy. That's going to be my starting guy.
Brock the Rock.
Brock the Rock, dude. I like that. I like Brock Purdy. I'll roll with him any time of day. You guys know that. I still see some other quarterbacks just in case I have second thoughts. There's Trevor Lawrence. There's Justin Herbert. So I'm not sweating it. I'm going to look at backup tight ends at this point of time. Hawks just went off the board. Man, I just feel like I can't catch a break here.
I think I'm going to go with Mr. Donnie Mitchell. He is possibly going to get a lot of targets. Hope he does. Let's see. Rita, what's she going to do, Reed?
Romeo Dubes.
I believe, man. I believe.
Okay. I see you there. I've been running with some of these guys for quite some time. I don't think I want to go that route today. I want to see how my team looks.
I think I gotta do it. I
got my handcuff.
I see that, Reed.
Yep.
You want to give us your thoughts on that?
I think he's going to do really well if someone gets hurt. I think he's going to do really, really well.
You never know.
Okay, so now it's my turn over here. This is going to be quite a reach. but there's a method to my madness, guys. There is a method. Now, there's a chance for this guy, becomes and reimburses himself as a top 5 tight end this year. I'm talking about Pat Freemuth. I mean, this guy was something, right? He was a name 2 years ago, and then the team just sucked, right? You put new quarterbacks here, and new quarterbacks tend to rely heavily on their tight ends. So I like this pick. Now I'm going to look at running back because I do need some depth in my running back position here. I see Jerome Ford's on there. I do like what I see. I see J.K. Dobbins. I also see, I hate doing this. I'm going to go J.K. over Chuba Hubbard. Going J.K. over Chuba Hubbard because I don't think that's Chuba Hubbard's starting position for long. I think he's going to lose that pretty fast.
Let's see. Am I on the clock?
You are on the clock. Yes, sir.
I think I'm going to go with Mr. Joshua Palmer, who now has a starting role. I think he'll do great. Let's see. Who else? What else do I need? Just kicker and defense.
Am I the only one thinks that Mike Williams is getting drafted way too low?
Mr. Mike? I mean, there's a lot to share with the Jets at this point in time.
Sure.
So we don't know what his role is
He's
going
wide
to be.
receiver too.
He is, but one, they drafted a rookie, right, Corley, who has a lot of high expectations for himself. The team does too. But Mike Evans couldn't even compete for targets against Keenan Allen. Now he's going up against Garrett Wilson. I think it's going to be even tougher for Mike Williams to have a role in that offense, to have a large enough role. Who the hell? Trevor Lawrence is off the field.
You did not.
Mr. Roger Dodger.
Dude, he's the biggest Rodgers fan. Always wants to talk about him. Always bring him up. The biggest Aaron Rodgers guy I know.
Not an Aaron Rodgers fan
Yes,
whatsoever.
Dang liar.
Not lying. It's just that, like, he has a well-rounded team around him, right? He has.
Justin Tucker?
Yeah, I took Justin Tucker. I always take him third to last.
Oh my god.
Was that going to be your move?
No, my guy's still there.
Oh. I know Justin Tucker's not really the ideal kicker anymore because, like, people like Aubrey,
points, that's
Butker, McPherson were just killing it last year. So he gets Harrison Butker. Actually, you don't want someone like Jake Elliott, right? Because it kind of sucks because they always went for 2-point conversions, a QB sneak. Like, kick the damn ball, get the field goal. So now we're going to go to defense here. And,
Vince, you took the Seahawks defense?
I always take the Seahawks defense. This week one, they're gonna feast against the Denver Broncos and their rookie quarterback.
Okay.
We won't know until I'm proven wrong. You got the Jets defense?
What, really, Reed? The Jets defense.
I believe.
And you're
believe in what, week 1? You think week 1 is going to do something?
I believe.
Oh,
I don't stream defenses.
You don't?
No, I don't. I never do.
Why? You should.
Yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Wow. Hey, that's not a bad one.
All right, let's take a quick look here. All right. So Gabe was auto drafting, so we could just go ahead and skip to myself since I am next here. And I'll let you guys be the judge as always. So number 1, my first pick was AJ Brown. Then I go Adams, Pacheco, Kamara, Jones, Evan Ingram, McConkey, Hopkins, Purdy, Freemuth, Dobbins, Rodgers, Tucker, Eagles, Corley.
Okay. I loved everything until basically Freemuth and Dobbins. Those are the two I don't like. Freiermuth, I'm not too high on him with quarterbacks that are going to be in and out. Both of those guys like tight ends, I will say that, but I just don't think he's going to do a whole lot. Dobbins ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole, man. Mr. Injury, no way. But the front half of your draft I think is really good.
Thank you. Well, I do have Freiermuth as my backup tight end.
Of course. But
And JK is my
backups are
fourth running
important.
back.
Backups are important.
So yeah, so I like yours all the way up until Ingram. And then, I mean, Ladd McConkey could pan out, right? He could be wide receiver 1 for the Chargers. I just wish you had a concrete, like, wide receiver 3 that could always be that flex player. Are we doing double flex here, or is it single flex?
It's a single flex.
Single flex.
Super flex, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins could have a year or two. I just, like, with a half PPR type of draft here, I just wish you would have prioritized maybe a wide receiver, maybe before Ingram. I think he could have fallen, but we don't know just because of auto drafting. But yeah, everything else I love. Love your running backs. Love the depth. Just want that solidified wide receiver 3. But yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
I'd say a B plus here for half PPR.
Thanks, man. I was stuck at that position. Would you have rather have Ladd McConkey or Hollywood Brown?
I don't like Hollywood Brown. I think I would have snatched Deontay Johnson from me since I was after you. But yeah, that's just me at that point in time.
If my top 2 wide receivers were a bit weaker than what they are, I would have gone Johnson.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of shooting on a star here, you know?
Yeah, I get you. The boom. Yeah. I got you.
So up next, we'll go with Willie Jones here. He starts off with Bijan Robinson, Kyron Williams, Pittman, Stroud, Early, Flowers, Stevenson, White, Thomas, Gus Edwards, Brown, Shaheed, Niners defense, Aubrey, Henry, and Tracy. Ooh, what do we think about this?
I think same for me here. It's just that third wide receiver, his wide receivers are not as stacked as AJ's were. So that's my only thing here. I like Pittman. He's a PPR machine. Zay Flowers could possibly be that PPR machine if he starts running mid to short routes, but he is kind of a yardage type of guy instead of PPR. And then just Brian Thomas just scares me. He's on Jacksonville. They have Christian Kirk already to feed. I don't know how he's going to do, but his running backs, good job. Robinson, Williams, Stevenson, and Zamir White. Those are good 4 to rotate there into those 3 spots. And then Gus Edwards, you never know. He could slide in with all those rotation of running backs there in the Chargers running back depth room. So other than that, I'm going to give him a B minus just because the wide receivers are a little weak for PPR purposes.
I could definitely see that. Yeah, I'm very scared of his wide receivers. I like Pittman. I would like him more if he was your wide receiver 2. Zay Flowers, I'm scared of it. Thomas, super scared of it. I mean, the depth of your running backs is insane. That's awesome. Good for you. But I wouldn't be so excited about Gus Edwards or Brown. Brown's a good handcuff. White has some potential. I think Stevenson has great potential as well. I think I would have stopped the running backs there. Maybe get one more running back at like your last pick. That's fine. We could do that, but get some more depth here in your wide receivers so you can get someone better than Shaheed, just in case one of these guys, probably 2 of these guys, won't pan out for you.
I like a lot of it. Running backs are great. But wide receivers kind of fell off. I hope Zay Flowers continues to do good and grow, but a lot of other stuff I'm not looking too good.
Cool. B Silva, is that you? Is that you here?
I feel like it might be him.
I see it. Okay, Vince, you're up next. Reed, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So he starts off hot with Jameer Gibbs, then Saquon, Cooper Kupp, McBride, Cooper, McLaurin, Johnson, Eckler, Mitchell, Tagovailoa, Palmer, Charbonnet, Polk, Seahawks defense, and Fairbairn. I like the running backs. Gibbs, I think, is going to have an amazing year. It's kind of weird because you either see him in the first round or you see him late in the second round, right? There's that huge gray area there, and you decide to take him in the first, which is understandable because you want to take a running back, right? You want to double down, and you get Saquon Barkley. So that's a good 1-2 punch. I like it. Cooper Kupp, solid. Worried that he may not be the wide receiver one, but he's still to get the receptions there. And then immediately you go for a tight end, which I do believe McBride will finish top 5 as far as tight end for fantasy football. Not mad at it. I felt like maybe could have waited. I'm not entirely sure because we don't know. We see Mark Andrews go out there and also Kincaid. But we got Cooper, McLaurin, Johnson. It's just your wide receiver cores. I want some solid guys there.
There's sub tier wide receiver ones.
Yeah. So Reed, what do you think?
Running backs, absolutely love Gibson, Barkley, incredible in my opinion. Kupp and Cooper is your main two. I really like Amari Cooper is I think vastly underrated here. I like where you're able to get him in the 5th. McLaurin, hopefully he can have a bounce back season from last year. Was not too impressive, but he's dealing with a rookie quarterback, so I don't really know what McLaurin's going to be. Deontay, solid backup. Eckler, you kind of lost me at running back 3. I'm not high on Eckler at all this year. After that, it's you're just taking chances, handcuff guys. Hopefully they pop off. But I would say overall good because of your running backs. Your top 2.
It's kind of weird, right? Last year we looked at Eckler and he was the 2nd overall running back that you have to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like, do I even want to look his way? But Vince, I think you have a solid team, though. You have a lot of foundation that you could work on and build upon. And I know for a fact you hit up the waiver wires, you hit up trades, and so I do feel like you have a lot of ammunition to get through the season and make it to the playoffs without a doubt. I like it. So Silva says, LOL, yeah, isn't that why Lamar Jackson lost weight to be more of a passer and have Derrick Henry do more of the running? You would like to think that. I would love for that to be the truth, but this quarterback has been in the league for this long, just got paid, wants to do what he wants to do. He likes to gloat that he is the fastest guy on the team, which he is. He clocks in the fastest time in that team. I just don't think his ways will change. I want it to change. I think they'll be more successful if they change, but changing their play style right now after just losing the title game, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, right? And he lost weight. He could be doing more cardio. Maybe he wanted to get faster. Maybe he's not fast enough, right, to get on the outside, even though he is the fastest guy on the team. So it could mean anything. But once that team finally does double down and say, hey, Lamar Jackson, you need to be a quarterback and you need to pass the ball, it'll be a lot better there. But I doubt that they're going to have Lamar become a pocket passer.
It'd be interesting. He's not a bad passer, but he's not an amazing guy to throw the rock every single time. So I think they're going to do a lot of triple option type of stuff. Either he's going to keep it, it's going to be a little check down to Zay Flowers on a bubble screen, or Derrick Henry's going to take it up the gut. So should be interesting to see what actually happens.
Definitely. Reed, we got you up next.
All right.
Okay. So right now, Reed, we have Puka Nacua. Okay.
Ooh.
Garrett Wilson. It's going to be a ride. Rashad White, Waddle, Pitts, Connor, Mostert, Love, Dubes, Corum, Williams, Musgrave, Bucker, Jets, Wicks. I feel like the story of this draft as a whole is like, what the hell's going on with running backs here? Right? You know, what the hell? You got Rashad White. I love him for half PPR. I think that's great. I hope he translate into the season because you guys know I'm a huge fan of his. So having him as a running back 1 is a little bit scary. Then you go to your running back 2, and that's James Conner. I'm a big James Conner guy. I'm huge on James Conner. I will bet on James Conner this year, but like there's gonna be a time where he has to slow down, and everyone thought it was last year, and you thought it was last year too. No one believed in Conner last year. I think I was the only person on earth that believed in him. But when will be his time to step down? Right? We don't know. So cool. I like James Conner as a running back too. Raheem Mostert, I think he's going to take a step down as far as his, Achan's going to be the guy. Blake Corum, best handcuff in the draft. You got him. I just don't see a running back one there.
Okay.
These guys can potentially become a running back one, and that's very possible for people like Rachaad White, James Conner, Blake Corum, Raheem Mostert, unless Achan goes down, but very possible. I like your top 2 wide receivers. I actually like your top 3 wide receivers. I like your top 3 wide receivers. I think they're very solid. Puka Nacua, I think he's going to have a tremendous year of fantasy football. I'm surprised he fell that far. So I like Puka Nacua there. Garrett Wilson, you got him in the second round. Hell yeah, that's great for you. I think that's freaking awesome. Quarterbacks are coming healthy, should get more targets. Jalen Waddle, your wide receiver 3? You kidding me? Are you serious right now? Gosh, damn, that is good. I like it. I think then you stole Kyle Pitts. I like that pick as well. I think he's going to be great this upcoming season. I'm just worried about your.
We've been praying for Kyle.
We are. We're Kyle Pitts this year, right? But it's just your running backs that have a little worry there. I see you have a lot of trust in Jordan Love, which that's great. It's easy to pick up a backup guy just in case anything happens. Hopefully nothing does happen. But everything but your running backs, I'm in love with. I like your running backs. I may be catching feelings, but I'm not ready to commit.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to say about your team. What you got, Vince?
Yeah, Reed's definitely strong in wide receivers. Depth is insane. Romeo Dobbs, I mean, he could go off again this year. Hopefully he can stay healthy the entire season. You stole Mike Williams, basically. He could be a guy to make some waves.
He could be. He could get 10 touchdowns this year. He could.
You never know. Yeah, he's a big-bodied guy. I definitely think they're going to utilize him more as a long bomb type of guy or a post route type of guy, just because of that big frame that he has. Garrett Wilson is definitely going to take the majority of those catches there for that team. But the way that Aaron Rodgers likes to throw the ball, I definitely think that Mike Williams is still going to get his during the season. But yeah, I love your wide receivers. Love them. Jordan Love, you say that he's going to be an MVP type S guy. So I'll believe in that too. I think he's going to be a top 5 quarterback this year for sure. He's got the makings of it, and he's got the guys around him to do it too. But yeah, same thing as AJ. I think the running backs is where I get a little scared, because I've done drafts before where I'm like, running backs, man, yeah. And then one guy goes down. It's like, not gonna say hopefully this doesn't happen. Rachaad White, hopefully he doesn't get hurt. Hopefully James Conner doesn't get hurt. But if one of those guys gets hurt, you're on the waiver wire.
For sure. Or trading.
I mean, you could trade some of that wide receiver depth for sure. I think what I would have done, I'm honestly not a Kyle Pitts fan. Until he shows me that he's good, I don't like it. But from what else was on the board, I think I would have gone Ingram over him and stolen him from AJ because he went after that. But I still liked your picks for what was there at that point in time. I think you made some good picks. Hopefully Raheem Mostert can get some touches there, but right now it's just the running back depth for me that brings it down. But I still think because of your heavy weight in wide receivers, I'm still going to give you a B to a B plus here. Those guys should carry you to the playoffs as long as they're all healthy.
Cool.
For sure. Very strong team. I think that was a good draft for you guys. I like my draft as well. We are starting a new one, so if you guys want to join this one, I just sent out the link here in the comment section in our Discord. So if you're interested, go ahead and hit and join. But guys, you got to do that dice again and see where we land.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
All right, who wants to go first? Should I go first?
Go.
All right. Rolling the dice, I get number 12.
All right.
12.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Reed, you're up next. I'm rolling the dice here. You get number 2.
All right.
I think you've had 2 before.
Let's do it.
All right. Vince, rolling the dice here. You get number 3.
Now Reed gets the steal from me.
Uh-huh.
This should
There
be
we go.
fun.
So we got
Alright.
Vince here. I'm at number 12. We're doing the same rules, half PPR, 12-man league, 30 seconds to draft on the clock, which I like that. On the real drafts, should it be 30 seconds or should it be a minute long?
Is there an option for 45 seconds?
No, it jumps.
Oh,
So,
man.
I think, in my opinion, the first 5, 6 rounds should be a minute, and then once you go after that, then you take it down to the 30-second one and make people. You ain't gonna spend a whole minute on your 7th round pick. Like, let's move it along
Hey, man, that's where gems are found, Reed.
for sure.
Honestly, yeah.
But you should
also,
be doing
guys,
your research before. Yeah.
you should be watching the show. But yeah, what was I going to say? If you guys are still looking for a fantasy football league, or if you guys are thinking about joining, you guys maybe have not joined a league before, not that experienced, not too great at it, we got plenty of leagues available. So NSP, we got 4 leagues available right now. We got 2 free leagues, which those are anywhere from beginner to intermediate. I mean, those guys are just playing for fun. It's free. We're out there to have a good time. We talk trash. We go live once a week, so these guys actually come in, do a little jab on us. We'll do a jab on you guys. We also got a pay league, which is our NSP Gold League. That is a $30 buy-in league. That's a little more serious. You could join. You don't have to have experience to join. You just got to have $30 and you got to be subscribed. But that's a lot of fun. You get a great prize. You get a WWE style championship belt. It's freaking awesome with our logo on it. It says Fantasy Football Champion. It's really cool. And then we have a Dynasty League, which is new to our channel. We are asking for a 2-year minimum just to keep things interesting for everyone who joins. That is also a $40 buy-in. And don't worry, NSP, us, we don't get any of the profit. It all goes back to you guys, or to the winners, I should say, at the end of the season. So basically back to us. At the end of the day, it comes back to us.
Mm-hmm. We steal your money.
This just might be us this time, you guys. So you guys are ready?
Hey, I'm down,
Let's
man.
go for it.
Let's do it.
This will be a quick one.
Oh, I'm up first. Oh,
You gonna
my
get it?
computer's okay. I'm back.
Where you going?
All right, I am.
You got to go CMC, right? You're going CMC. Tyreek Hill went off the board first. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
I was super surprised about that. Ooh, Reed, thank you.
I know I wanted to go CD, but I'll go wide receiver heavy after this.
McCaffrey still demands a lot of targets and a lot of carries. So,
Dude, Garrett Wilson got taken. What the hell?
wow.
I don't like this. This is why I don't like pick number 12. This is horrible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Puka here.
And then your boy Marvin Harrison, man.
I'm gonna go Marvin Harrison. I think he's a second round guy. I think he's a little high for second round, but I'm really excited to see what he could do here.
Oof, man. Saquon just fell off right before I was ready to go Saquon again. I think what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna kind of reach here and I'm gonna take Josh Jacobs.
Ooh.
All right.
I think he'll do good with his new offense.
Okay, I'm liking what I see here. I don't think any of these guys will fall to me. Shoot, no, not him. James Carter. These guys have to fall. One of these guys have to fall. And I'll be more than happy to get any of them.
The pick between Stefan and Nico is so hard, dude.
I know. That's what I'm looking at right now.
I feel like you got to go Nico, right? He's the wide receiver 1. He's a wide receiver 1.
Stefan's not long term.
No.
He's a drama queen. Week 8, he's throwing his helmet for sure because CJ Stroud's not targeting him.
Oh, Vince is a deep thought here. What does he do?
I think I'm just gonna have to deal with the old head. He could be all right. He could be all right with touchdowns that he gets. I think the points will come out.
I think that's pretty high there, Vince.
He was going off the board right there, right after Stephon Diggs.
I land Isaiah Pacheco again. And here I go. I want to go ahead and go with Rashad White. It worked last year. Hopefully it'll work again this year. Not comfortable with my running backs. I want to hit running backs once again.
Please fall. Yeah. Got exactly who I wanted. Mr. Joe Mixon.
I think that's very
Okay.
appropriate there, that pick. I think many other people are going to fall to me. I got to look at. Ooh, it's not bad there.
Be a nice one, too.
That's not bad either. People are just flying off the board now. That's crazy.
Oof. This is hard.
Don't do it, Reed.
I think I'm going to do that.
Oh,
you did it, Reed. You did it.
I took Alvin Kamara last round in the 4th. No, I took him in the 5th. Right? I can't quite remember.
I think I'm gonna do it again. I think I'm gonna go Trey McBride.
Okay, I see some tight ends getting off the board. Keenan Allen's off the board. George Kittle, Kenneth Walker. Some of these guys are falling straight to me. I don't know what to do. There's so much talent right in front of me.
So
I'm going to do something that I'm not used to doing. And wow, I want to go and get my boy James Conner here. And then I'm also going ahead and get. Am I going to pass him up? Am I passing him up? Am I doing that right now?
Do it.
I'm going to pass him up. I'm going to get
You have 4 running backs in a row?
Yeah, dude, when that talent is right there, how can you pass that up?
I get you.
How can you pass? I don't know.
You're going to suffer, man.
Who's going to suffer?
Your wide receivers.
I got 2 solid wide receivers. That's okay.
I mean, if Marvin Harrison fans, I don't know.
I see some other guys on the board that could go with here.
I'm going to do this. Hopefully this guy will still be there when I come around.
Don't like him. I don't mind him. I don't mind him. I don't mind him. Keon Coleman. I don't want to go 2 rookies, but I'll hold on to him just in case.
Nice. Thank you, Reed.
Don't need him.
Okay.
Gosh, Lee, man. These tight ends are flying off the board. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I already got a rookie. So I'm going to get Deontay Johnson here. And I don't want to go with another rookie. Damn it. Where is he going? I don't like it. I'm going to go Jake Ferguson. Immediately. Just immediately.
Oh, man. This is a toughie. This is a toughie.
Hey, AJ, go ahead and take Jordan Love out of your queue.
Why are you keeping an eye on my queue, man?
I'm just looking, man.
I'll do that. I think I'll do that. This guy will fall. Is it back on me?
Oh, you just talked about his son. Nice.
Let's see.
Reach, but I wanted him.
There you go. You gotta take him.
Are you gonna take his quarterback, AJ?
As quarterback, who's left?
Tua and Goff, man.
Tua's not bad. Goff. Not getting Goff is honestly not bad for fantasy purposes. Damn, this is tough. I'm gonna grab Tua here, and then I'm gonna grab Jerry Jeudy. Not loving the quarterback situation. That's okay. So I got major backup here.
And AJ's just looking at Aaron Rodgers, licking his lips.
Oh, Reed. Oh, Reed.
Yeah. Who's Reed gonna get?
Was that your first quarterback too, Vince? You got Justin Herbert?
Yes,
Nice.
sir. Yeah,
Okay.
I like to wait at least until like round 9 or 10, but had to take my JSN guy. Had to get him. I think I'm gonna reach here if Reed doesn't get him. Nice, he didn't get him.
Whoa.
Dobbins.
I like
Yucky.
it. I like it. That's my
Yucky.
favorite pick.
I already have my top 3 running backs. I already got them.
Dude, so much is off the board. Are you kidding me? Gosh. Okay. Go ahead and look here. I want to pick a backup just in case. I know it's a little early, but I'll deal with it.
Biggest Aaron Rodgers fan I know.
Not even close, dude.
You know what? You know what, AJ?
What?
I know your birthday's coming up.
You gonna get him a jersey?
I'm gonna give him an Aaron Rodgers jersey.
Hell no. No.
You want it
no,
Packers
no.
or Jets? Which one do you prefer? Or should I get it custom made at 49ers?
No. No.
I can do that. I can buy a custom 49ers jersey and put Rodgers 12.
Think I'm gonna do.
I would like to say Jets,
Jets?
but what if he never even plays a full game with the Jets? Like, what if something happens to him again?
I mean,
We just
it would just be iconic.
Mr. Baker.
Nah, I would have to get it Green Bay. It would have to be a Green Bay.
The OG when he was actually good.
Yeah. When is your birthday? My birthday's on Tuesday. Crazy. I'm old, dude.
We're all old, buddy. We're all getting old.
I'm old, man. Actually, pretty sad. I'm pretty sad that my birthday's coming up.
You're gonna be an
Not
old
happy.
man.
I know. Just relax. I'm 31.
Hey, 31's not that old, man.
Who the hell took Aubrey? What the? Are you kidding me?
Team 9.
I'm gonna go Justin Tucker. I've been going Justin Tucker almost every freaking draft here. Oh, and then I get a pick again. Cool. San Fran, of course. Just because really I don't like any week 1 matchup. Week 1's tough, you know?
Gotta get the Seahawks, bro.
Damn.
Good
Who do you
matchup.
have week 1?
Denver. At home.
That's not bad. Byron Murphy should go out there and just eat.
The whole defense is gonna eat. Oh man. I hate when there's bots because they just snag all the kickers at the end. I've been going with him.
Dang, I think it's
So
going
I
fast.
gotta go with him. Let's see, Mr. Irrelevant AJ, who is it?
Mr. Irrelevant. I've been saying this ever since we started drafting. Mr. Irrelevant is going to be Malachi Corley, New York Jets rookie. I really think this guy's going to be something. I mean, just give it some time. I don't know why it's still counting down for me. I just hear
I know. I hear it.
But I mean, we did 2 drafts. That was pretty fast. We didn't have much people join in today, but that's all right. We appreciate the people who did. So big shout out to B Silva and Gabe for joining the other draft. Thank you all. Like I said, if you guys are interested in joining a fantasy football draft, let us know. We got spots available. We got free leagues. We got paid leagues. We got dynasty leagues. Whatever y'all want. We got it. We got it taken care of. So don't you worry about that. But yeah, what are you guys more excited for? Fantasy football or the actual football season?
I'm excited to get some money back from NFL Sunday
Ooh.
Ticket.
Oh, dude, is that true? I already bought my ticket though.
You can,
Like,
you'll get money back. You'll most likely envelope in the mail that's through time. You'll sign up saying that I want do receive money from the case.
Yeah, that's what I did with Facebook too. There's something
Yep.
about Facebook. So through time, we'll get some money later. A nice
Besides
little
where AJ extra
gift,
medium, like
It's medium.
extra medium.
this guy literally sees me at work. I have a shirt on that looks like a dress, an extra large, and this is an extra large, but the other one is just it's ginormous. But extra medium, sure, I'll do it. But that's really all we got today. Sorry you got here late, Trey. Man, it was just a weird Thursday, kind of a weird Thursday. I think it's really good to start picking up towards the end of July.
Yep.
To be completely honest with you guys, but take out some content, and I'm also thinking about experimenting going live on TikTok
Uh-oh.
in July, just so we could be fully ready for when the actual football season arrives.
Okay.
But yeah.
Do it.
I need to
Am I
talk to you
gonna have to
guys.
run on the treadmill?
Oh, dude, we need to do that. A live game with Vince on the treadmill, and every first down they get, he picks up the speed.
And touchdown.
Fans
Oh yeah,
want it.
every first down, every touchdown, every kick, every time a ball touches a foot.
Uh-oh.
What's ball?
Yeah, there you go. But no, I think that's all we got for y'all today. Y'all have anything else?
No?
No.
No.
All
man.
right. Well,
1 week
the guys
closer.
who showed up. We'll see you guys Monday for live fantasy, live football talk. But as always, until next time, keep on grinding.